Hi students, we are moving towards the next point, that is diseases. Already we have studied about health. What is health? What are the factors affecting health? And how we have to maintain our good health. Now, our health changes because of occurrence of number of diseases. Now, what is disease? Simply when we are observing, if there is a slight change in our body function, we are calling it as a disease. But exactly what do you mean by disease? So we can define disease as any change from the normal state of the health that causes discomfort or disability. When our body, when it change its function, then we can call it as a disease. Or when the normal state of our body, when it feels discomfort or disability, we are calling it as disease. Or in other words, disease can be defined as when function of one or more than one organ or organ system, it is affected, it gives certain signs and symptoms. When there is a change in our body function, definitely there is appearance of symptoms, and when there is appearance of symptoms, we are calling it as disease. That is, function of single organ or more than one organ or organ system, when it is adversely affected, it gives certain signs and symptoms. And this appearance of signs and symptoms is called as disease. Now, there are different types of the disease, and these diseases, they are occurring because of either pathogens or dysfunctioning of the organ and organ system. So we are differentiating diseases into two types. That is, one is infectious diseases and another it is nothing but non-infectious diseases. In lower classes, you have studied the definition of infectious diseases and non-infectious diseases. So, these infectious diseases, these are the diseases which are transferred from one person to another person. What it defines? These are the diseases which are transferred from one person to another person. These are called as infectious diseases. And these infectious diseases, they are caused by pathogen. That means there is a requirement of certain organism which has to cause the disease. So these diseases which are transferred from one person to another person, they are called as infectious diseases, and these infectious diseases, they are occurring due to presence of pathogens, or these pathogens we are also calling it as parasites. These are called as parasites. Example of infectious diseases, number of are there. If you take the example of Entamoeba histolytica, ascaris, elephantiasis, malaria, common cold, or nowadays, as we are in lockdown, main disease which is responsible for this lockdown, it is nothing but corona. So corona, it is an infectious disease. Common cold, it is an infectious disease. Entamoeba histolytica, it is an infectious disease. That means Entamoeba histolytica, it is responsible for causing amoebiatic dysentery, and that amoebiatic dysentery, it is infectious disease. Malaria is there, typhoid is there, ascaris is there, fungal infection, that is ringworm is there. So all these, they are the example of infectious diseases. And keep in mind, one of the fatal disease or one of the disease, when it enters in our body, it leads to death of the individual. That is also a infectious disease, and that disease, it is nothing but the AIDS. AIDS, it is an infectious disease which leads to death, or which is a fatal disease, and this fatal disease, it is also a infectious. The second one, it is nothing but non-infectious diseases. Non-infectious diseases, these are the diseases which are not transferred from one person to another. which are not transferred to one person to another. Such type of the diseases they are called as non-infectious diseases. And keep in mind, in these non-infectious diseases, there is no need of or no requirement of pathogen. No pathogen is involved in these non-infectious diseases. Now, can you name some of the non-infectious diseases? Easily, you are knowing about these. If you take the example of the cancer, cancer is a non-infectious disease. If you take the example of genetic disorders, Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, trisomy, that is 21st, then 18th, 11th, all these are the non-infectious diseases. That means first non-infectious disease, it is nothing but the cancer. Second non-infectious disease, it is nothing but genetic disorders. Next, if we take the example, our heart problems, heart attack or any heart failure, all these, that means heart related problems, they are non-infectious diseases. Kidney related problems, they are not non-infectious diseases. And liver related problems, they are non-infectious diseases. So these non-infectious diseases, they are not transferred from one person to another person, and there is no involvement of pathogen. But infectious diseases, these are the diseases which are transferred from one person to another person. There is involvement of pathogen or there is involvement of parasites. Now, infectious diseases in our life, compulsion we might be getting these infectious diseases. Common cold, yearly 2 to 3 times we will get this common cold. That means it is transferred from one person to another person. Now these infectious diseases, they are occurring due to the presence of pathogens or parasites. Now we will see what are these pathogens or parasites. What do you mean by pathogen? Pathogen is nothing but disease causing agent. What is the definition of pathogen? Disease causing organism. Disease causing organism is called as a pathogen. Already you are know these pathogens are parasites. They may be bacteria, they may be viruses, they may be fungi, they may be protozoa, or they may be helminths. Helminths means worms. So some of the worms they enter in the body, they are causing the disease. Some protozoans they enter into the body of humans, they are causing the diseases. Fungi are there, viruses are there, and bacteria. So the disease causing organisms, they are called as pathogens or they may be called as parasites. And these parasites, they may be the bacteria, viruses, fungi, protozoa, helminths, or they are also called as worms. So these pathogens, these disease causing agents, initially they enter in our body through different means. As they enter in our body, they multiply. First step is multiply. They enter in our body, they multiply, and they affect organs. They affect organs. As they are entering in our body, as they are multiplying, they adversely affect our body's vital function. And lastly, they are changing morphology and physiology of our body, and they are responsible for causing the diseases. Now, these parasites, these pathogens, we are differentiating into different types, where they are present and how they are entering in our body. According to that, we are differentiating. And this differentiation, it is not there in your textbook, but but it is related to NEET. So before going for common diseases which are present in the human body or which are transferred easily, before going to study about that common diseases, first we should know what are the different types of parasites. So first, ectoparasite. Word ectoparasite. Ecto, outside. The parasites which are growing on the host, they are called as ectoparasites. Ectoparasite. Ecto means outside. The parasites which are growing on the body of the host, which are present on the host cell, they are called as ectoparasites. Best example of ectoparasite, it is nothing but head lice. So these head lice, they are not entering in our body. They are present on our head. They are absorbing the nutrients. They are ectoparasites. Or mites on the dog. This is the example of ectoparasite. Next one, it is nothing but endoparasites. Endo. This word endo, that is inside. The parasites which are present within the host body. The parasites which are present within the host body, they are called as endoparasites. So number of examples are there. Most of the disease causing bacteria, viruses, fungi, helminths, they are the endoparasites. They enter inside our body and they are responsible for causing the diseases. That's why these are called as endoparasites. Again, these endoparasites we can differentiate into different types depending on the region in which they are present, depending on the site where they are acting. So these endoparasites we are differentiating into three, that is intracellular endoparasite, intercellular endoparasite and enterozoic endoparasite. Now intracellular. Intra. What is the meaning of intra? Intra means within. So this is the cell. So parasite is present inside the cell. Intra means within. So the parasites which are present inside the host cell, they are called as intracellular parasites. And these intracellular parasites, they are also called as cytozoic parasites. They are called as cytozoic parasite. Example of this intracellular parasite, it is nothing but Plasmodium vivax. Plasmodium vivax, it is causing the disease called as malaria, and this Plasmodium vivax, it is entering inside the RBC. It is entering inside the liver cell. Liver cell. That means just take, this is the liver cell. Hepatic cell. Inside this hepatic cell there is entry of there is entry of the parasite. So the parasites which are growing inside the cell, Plasmodium vivax, it enters inside the liver cell or RBC. That's why these are called as intracellular parasite. Next, intercellular parasite. Intercellular. Inter meaning it is nothing but in between. In between. That means the parasites which are present in between the two host cell. In between the two host cell. So these are the two host cell, and in between these two host cell there is a presence of free space. And in that free space there is a presence of this parasite. That's why they are called as intercellular parasite, and it is nothing but in between the cells. And these parasites, they are also called as histozoic. They are also called as histozoic. Histos, tissue. They are present in a tissue, not in the cell. So that's why they are called as intracellular parasite. And last one, it is nothing but enterozoic parasite. Enterozoic, that is Cenozoic. They are present in free cavities. They are present in free cavities. So free cavity. If we take the example, our total digestive tract, it is nothing but a tube. So the pathogens or the parasites which are growing inside the tube, they are nothing but enterozoic, or they are also called as coelozoic. If you take the example of ascaris, so this ascaris, it is a coelozoic or enterozoic parasite. And if you take the example of amoebiatic dysentery, so this amoebiatic dysentery, it is caused by Entamoeba histolytica, and this Entamoeba histolytica, it is the example of intercellular parasite, or it is also called as histozoic parasite. Now third type of the parasite, it is called as hyperparasite. Hyper. Above the means hyper, where it is present. Hyper means above. On whom? It is present on parasite. That means just consider this is host cell. Now this host cell, it is affected by one of the parasite. Now one more parasite will be there. So that parasite, it is present above the other parasite. Such type of the parasites, they are called as hyperparasites. The parasites which are growing within or on the parasites, they are called as hyperparasites. So these are the three types of the parasites. Now these two parasites, their differentiation, it totally depends upon requirement of host cells. Requirement of host cell. Already you are known. Mono, single. Genetic, living organism. Parasite. That means to complete the life cycle of the parasite. To complete the life cycle of the parasite, how many hosts they are required? Depending on that, there is classification, that is monogenetic parasite, digenetic parasite. Monogenetic parasite, the parasite which requires only one host to complete its life cycle. The parasites which require only one host to complete its life cycle, such type of the parasites, they are called as monogenetic parasites. If you take the example, ascaris, monogenetic. Entamoeba histolytica, monogenetic parasite. Monogenetic parasite. And second one, it is nothing but digenetic. Di means two. Di means two. So the parasites which require two hosts to complete its life cycle. The parasites which require two hosts to complete its life cycle, they are called as a digenetic parasite. If you take the example, Plasmodium virex. Plasmodium virex, it causes a disease called as malaria. Now this malaria, it is a disease of human beings. How this malarial parasite is transmitted? It is transmitted through mosquitoes. That means half of the lifespan of that Plasmodium virex, it is completed in mosquito's body. Half of the life cycle, it is completed in body of human beings. That's why there is a requirement of two hosts to complete their life cycle. Such type of the parasites, they are called as digenetic parasites. They are called as digenetic parasites. So parasites are pathogens. Disease-causing organisms, they are called as the pathogens, and these pathogens may be ecto, endo, hyper, monogenetic, digenetic parasites. It's clear? Now, in the next video, we will discuss in general about common diseases which are occurring to human beings. Common diseases, that is, there is presence of viral diseases or bacterial diseases. Some are there which are caused by protozoa, some of them which are caused by helminths, that is, worms or fungal diseases. What are the common diseases? How they are transferred from one person to another person? How we can go for treatment? What type of symptoms they are giving? So all in detail we will study about number of diseases occurring to human beings.